My mission is to help athletes allow their minds to work for them rather than against them. There's way too much that goes on in this world that leads to us being distracted, that creates doubt, worry, fear. I help those overcome these worries, overcome these doubts. You have the power in you, you have the tools in you right here, right now to get it done. You may just need some guidance, and I like to think of myself as a facilitator. Okay, I can provide you with those tools and those skills that you need to excel in not only sport, but in life. What is going on, everyone? It's Jake Lee here, Championship Cognition mental performance coach here, as always, giving you the skills and tools to have your mind work for you rather than against you. And today I'm excited. I got my 3 young bulls here with me, 3 studs coming in their freshman year of college. It's a little bit different than what was previously expected, but exciting nonetheless. I'm gonna have them introduce themselves to you all. You can gain some familiarity here.
Jaden Navarrette, University of Oregon.
Gilliam, University of San Diego State.
Dez Malone, San Diego State University.
I like that. So we got some athletes out here. What position y'all play?
Outside linebacker.
Receiver.
Safety.
How long you guys been playing football?
I've been playing for now 11 years, so it's been a cool journey, and I like it.
Feel that?
I've been playing since I was 5. Football is like my life, basically.
Yeah.
Me, as soon as I was able to sign up as a Mighty Mouse, I started playing.
Yeah. So football's part of your identity.
Yeah.
It's part of you, right? And it's wild. It's where we're living in right now. 2020 hit hard, hit quick, it hit hard, for real. And I know you all have big expectations going into this season, right? We're starting up the freshman year. Not only we transition out of high school into college, but also for D1 athletics. So what's it kind of been like with everything going on right now? How y'all feeling right now?
I would look at it a little bit with mixed emotions. It's a lot of up and down when it comes to the grind and stuff like that. And I just think going to workouts every day with not expecting if there's going to be football or not is a hard emotion to overcome, because this is something that you look forward to for your life.
For real. Well said.
It's like the same thing Jaden said, like a lot of mixed emotions, but like for me, I feel like they gave me more time to work harder, like learn more from the coaches. Like it just gave me a lot of stuff just to learn.
For me, honestly, I just be trying to look on the bright side, because I just try to look at it as I'm a young guy. It might be an opportunity for me to be able to get better. So when the time do come, I'm more ready to play.
Yeah.
So that's how I try to look at things.
No, that's big time. I like the approach y'all are taking too. It's very mature. Because I know freshman year, when I'm going into my freshman year, I wasn't thinking the way that y'all are thinking, but it's like you got to grow up a little bit faster, right? You got to see the world a little bit different.
Yeah.
So like y'all still training right now?
Yeah.
Still getting prepared?
Yes, sir.
So I hear that, like, hey, I want to learn. I can learn, like I can get better. What are some things that you feel like you may need to learn, or like maybe like a goal that you have, or just something that you feel like you need to do to kind of position yourself to be ready?
I feel like as a freshman, I have more time to learn playbook, get everything packed down. So as soon as I step on the field, I know what I'm doing.
I think a big thing with all college football is your mental mindset. Mental mindset, waking up at 5 in the morning, having to go work out, and you got meetings, and then you have all the other stuff in that same day to go through. And I just think that's a very big thing when you're in college.
Huge, man. That's huge. Yeah, same thing. And it's crazy because so I do mental performance training, like high school, middle school, professional level, Olympic. So it's like, I see different trends happen. Like I see people who make it, I see people who fall off. Like they're motivated, they're like, let's go, I'm confident. And then it's like, you see them in a year and it's like, hey, I thought you had big goals. And it's cool to kind of be on the outside looking in and see it all kind of formulate, right? But the key ingredient that I notice, and I don't know if it's my bias, is I see those that are mentally sharp and those that are continuously trying to develop their mindsets are the ones that separate themselves,
Yes, sir.
the ones that get to their goal,
Yeah.
right? So it's like having that knowledge and that foundational understanding at a young age is huge. When was that introduced to you? Like, how did you come up with that philosophy or that knowledge?
It kind of came up when I first got into college. You know, you're with a bunch of grown men now. And
Yeah.
It's like the things that you see them do, you want to do, and the way that the coaches are, and they keep you at such a high level. That if you don't get your mindset and your mental mindset right, it's like you're gonna fall behind. You gotta stay in the playbook. You gotta make sure you're doing the right techniques. You gotta make sure you're doing all the stuff at the best you can do. So I mean, you have to have a real good mental mindset in your college.
For me, I was fortunate enough to have like a couple older guys that, you know, walked the shoes before me to tell me their mistakes. So I try to attack that, you know, and like, you know, learn from their mistakes and what they was telling me.
Yeah.
Because, you know, people with that knowledge that tell you, that's real fortunate. So I really paid attention to that.
For real.
The same thing, like he said, since I already have a teammate that's older than me that went to the same high school with me, he told me everything. So it's like I'm learning like what to do and stuff. So he already like just gave me perfect everything.
Yeah. And that's big time to have someone you can model, you know, your game after, and then off the field too, like how you go about your business, whether it's schoolwork or just like relationship, whatever it may be, like how you go about it. But then it's on you two as well to apply that. Like you can be told like, hey, this is what you do, and that cool, I'm gonna go home and do my thing though. Like that was cool. But the fact that you're putting in that effort to ensure that you're setting yourself up, position yourself to be the best you can be is huge. So you gotta give yourself that credit too, right? So going into 2020, we're what, like half of the year done, closer to 3/4. Where's the focus right now? Where's your focus? Are you focusing on 2021? Are you focusing on just today? Like what's the mindset like in terms of your focus and your concentration?
Right now, I just think bigger, stronger, and faster. That's big. So today, I'm worried about today, and future will come. But it's just you can only control what you control now, and you can't control anything that's going to be happening in the future. So might as well just stay in this day, stride, and find your best you, and do your thing throughout the day and as best as you can.
Love it.
For sure.
Love that.
Also, another thing, you know, fall's coming up, so school's gonna start. You know, it's gonna be our first time in college classes, so I'm trying to find a way to attack that best as I can. You know, so I can be stable when the football time comes. You know, that's one thing I'm focused on.
The same thing he just said, just staying focused, being prepared.
Yeah, it's cool because like I often tell the athletes I work with that it's the problem is not the problem. The problem is the way that you're thinking about it, the way you're looking at it. So like obviously we had different expectations of this year, but it's like as you're all alluding to, we can come out of this better, right, in a better position. And it's like it's easy to just fall back and be like, man, well, it's a wash. I'm just gonna, you know, post up. That was a cool dream, whatever. But it's like those are like persevering, right, and staying resilient through the tough times, coming out better. It's like, what can stop you, right? See, oftentimes we stop ourselves. We have those negative thoughts or just overthink something. It's like, man, you can do it. You can do it. And I salute you, gentlemen, for putting in that work, for real, because it's not easy, right? But the dream was never easy, right? So we're just staying the course, staying on course. I like that. I like that. So what are some goals you got for the rest of the year? We have about 4 months left, so.
Well, since school is starting, my main goal is to keep a high GPA 3.5 and up, and just staying focused in football. Like school and football, just staying focused.
Amen. There you go.
I think the big thing for me is staying up with my grades, you know, staying in the playbook, learning all my stuff that I need to for college, going into the future, and just doing the best I could every day.
Yeah.
I will agree with that. You know, that's a goal of mine, and also just finding a better me. You know, because 2020 has been a rough year, but like being able to say I made it through that is just, you know, I feel like that's something good I can, you know, carry with myself. myself. So I'm trying to find a better meaning. Just pulling out the good things in it.
I like it. I like it. Do you have like a professional athlete you look up to? Yeah, like a role model or an idol, someone you look up to?
LeBron James.
LeBron? Why?
To me, he's just like the perfect example of black excellence. Like, you never hear anything just bad about him. I feel like he's always doing what he's supposed to do when he's supposed to do it. I feel like he's a great example of someone to look up to.
I like that.
On the business side and the athletic side.
Set the tone. I like that. You guys have anyone you look up to?
For me, it's LeBron too, but and Kobe. Like just like outside of basketball, Kobe's a whole different person. He just check on people, make sure everybody good.
Yeah.
That's one thing I like about Kobe. And LeBron, same thing. Like I like how he just made a school for people don't like have a lot of money. I like that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Ray Lewis is my person I really look up to. Really good person who shows leadership.
Yeah.
A real motivational person when he talks, and he likes giving little kids his standpoint and maybe stuff that he's been through, so we can go through it with the same mindset that he might have had. So I think he's a big one, a hard worker. And that's something I always looked up to.
Like that. Yeah, each of the people that you guys talked about, you hit on the L word, leadership. Just screams at me. Leadership, hard work, right? The dedication to be the best they can be, right? And they all had difficulties. People will count them out, whether it was personal issues on the court, on the field, but each time they kept finding a way to persevere, like we were talking earlier, right? And that's where the greatness comes from, right? Anyone can do it when it's easy.
Right.
It's like, how do you lead a team? How do you inspire people, kids, people outside of the sport to be the best they can be? See, that's a different breed. That's a different breed. But I'm curious in terms of those qualities, those characteristics, right? Leadership, hard working. Is that something that you feel like you have or something that you're working on? I'm curious. How important are those to you?
I just think leadership, I'm working on it, and anyone can always get better in leadership. You know,
I agree.
Who you are, you can be the best player in the world and still need that work. But there's always something that everyone has, something that they're lagging on or they're struggling with. Someone can always be working on something better for their life, for better outcomes in the future.
He hit the point on that.
But for me, I would say it's I'm more of a lead by example type of person. It's I don't know. It's like I'm trying to like work on being a more vocal leader.
Okay.
But I like to lead by example. I feel like if you lead by example, you be strong-minded, you can have good people following your footsteps.
Love it. Love it, y'all. Again, y'all are mature beyond your years. You're forced to be in a position where you have to grow up a lot quicker than most, right? And I mean, someone may say like that's a burden, that's tough, but hey, it's the path you're on. So how we make the most out of this, right? So there's gonna be a good amount of people watching this here. I'm curious, if I gave you the floor right now, what's something that you'd want people to hear? It could be about you, it could be about your training, what they're gonna get out of you, whatever. But what's something that you would share with the people watching?
One thing I would share is to stay focused. Don't let nobody like how can I say it? Like just don't let nobody be in your mind. Like stay in your own mind, stay in your own place, and stay focused.
Big thing for everyone is you can only control as much as you can control for yourself. And I think moving into the future and going step by step, I mean, just stay focused and really reach for the goal that you want to go. And I mean, no matter how hard it is, the outcome of when you're done with it, it's gonna pay off.
The message I was saying is really just embrace yourself. If it's not bringing harm to anyone, why not try to embrace yourself? I wouldn't don't try to hide like a different side of you. I feel like if you embrace yourself, it's easier for you to move to the next level because you know how you want to move. So,
There it is. Be your authentic self, control what you can control. Man, y'all just hitting it. But hey, I just want to say thank you all for joining me. As always, it's not every day you get the opportunity to sit before, three go-getting, influential, strong-minded, strong-bodied individuals like yourselves. I just want to say thank you for your time. I really do appreciate that. And thank you for watching. Again, this is the Circle of Ambition. Yeah, keep an eye out, man. They're coming. COVID ain't gonna be here forever, man. They're getting ready, staying ready. So ensure that you're staying ready too. Thank you for your time. Take care, everyone.